Hello and welcome to the Star Wars Guys YouTube channel where the Force is family. I am Master Paul and we are going to be playing some of the original Super Mario Brothers, and I'm going to try and beat the entire game in one sitting, and I'm not going to use any warp zones. And by the way, just so we're all on the same page, what I mean by warp zone is any special place you go that takes you to a whole different set of levels, like World 4 or World 8, something like that. Now, if it's a shortcut within the same level, that's fair game. But big warp zones, we are not using those. So let's get on with it. Now, before we start, I do want to address one thing. You've probably noticed that this is not, and by the way, this is not me playing. This is just the opening screen, what you're seeing right now. You probably noticed that a couple nights ago I did a stream on the other channel that was pretty much titled the same thing, same type of stream. And that stream did not end well as far as things I said and getting angry. I wanted you to know, first off, I'm sorry that you guys had to see that, but I also wanted to let you guys know that I've talked things over with everyone, and everything's cool now. So, we're going to basically we're going to run this stream back. Here we go. We're starting for real. And I will say this, that last stream that we did was kind of a slap in the face gameplay-wise, because I have played this game quite a few times, specifically the version that came out on the Game Boy Color. What was it? Super Mario Bros. Deluxe? Crap. And I do remember beating the game a few times, but it was always using warp zones. This game, however, is like Mom's. This is Mom's game, mostly. So, I've never, like I said, I've never beaten this game from World 1-1 to World 8-4 without using warp zones. And so, I'm gonna do that. Oh, and by the way, we're not using the rewind function on the Switch. I'm not even going to use save states. So if I get a game over, I go all the way back to the beginning. But I am going to do this briefly. And by the way, hello to Solar Batty 72. Thanks for joining. I am going to do this briefly though, and just real quick plug the stream out to people. So, this is going to take a few minutes, so give me a quick second here. And as always, guys, we are live in the Discord, so if you want to come in here and chat with me, you are certainly welcome to. Also, another thing... Actually, no, I won't say anything about that right now. We'll just sort of let things stand as they are for now. And Phil showed up. What's up, Phil?
Is my check in the mail? I came here for the... Yeah.
I know.
I was playing a game.
I am well, right now the game's paused. I'm working on spreading the link out to the stream to everywhere that I usually do. But yes, we are playing the original Mario Bros. Again. And I am still trying to beat the whole game without using any warp zones. I really do gotta clean up some of these discords that I am in, that I'm not even active in anymore. Let's see. Alright, give me one quick second to turn the cool air on in here, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let me get the chat pulled up again. And hello. By the way, hello to Pacific, and hello to Novavon, who says, this is where the fun begins, the fun of teasing Paul. I know. I'm expecting it this time. I'm trying to build up the intestinal fortitude to handle it. But is the game music too loud, Phil?
It's too loud, but you also don't want to get a strike for it.
Well, I don't think I can. Sadly, I don't think there is a setting within this particular game on the Switch for sound, so... I mean... Actually, I can do something. Okay. That should do it. I turned it down like 2/3. And by the way, Thrawn says, sounds like a worthy challenge going on tonight. Yep. Like I said, never beaten this game from start to finish without warp zones. So we are going to...
We're beating this game.
Whoa,
Right.
hold up. I gotta turn you down, Cash. You are way too loud.
Cash money.
And Crit's in here too. What's up, Crit?
What did you have me up to? Like 124 or something %? Jeez.
Actually, hold on 1 second. Let me change some things on my... I'm using a different audio setup this time. I'm gonna pause again. Let me change my audio. It should be a bit better. Give me 1
Come on
second.
now, get organized, man.
Y'all can still hear me, but right now
We
I'm
come
not
here.
You.
We expect
All right,
organization.
let me make sure
We get
this
nut.
is on the right setting.
Some run to California.
There we
Oh.
go. I hear you.
Ouch.
I hear you guys now.
Is he actually live? Oh yeah,
I
he
am
is
actually live.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, say a bunch of curse words, Phil, in 3, 2, 1. All right.
Damn.
You just said a no word. Yes, you did.
Not
It's
a
true.
curse.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
If people use it in a cursing
No,
context,
it's
it counts.
a curse word.
We'll talk about this later, Phil. And Nova Vaughn in the chat saying, I don't know if you saw it, but I posted a song suggestion for something to be played in Season 6 of Cobra Kai. I've seen that you've posted the video, Nova. I haven't watched it yet, because I've been out pretty much the majority of the day with my family. We went over to Charlottesville to see my sister for Father's Day, and we had lunch over there, and it was really nice.
That town.
Mm-hmm.
That town should be kicked out and sent to West Virginia.
Why?
Wow.
You know that, dude, why of all places West Virginia? You know that
Why?
West Virginia...
West Virginia.
You know that West Virginia is even more redneckified than even my area of the woods.
Redneckified? That's not a word, Paul.
It's a word now, okay? It's a word now.
You know
Oh.
particularly well what goes on and what happened over
All we need is Baron in here, and we're pretty much set.
and
You know, Pacific, you can come in here too. I know you're in the chat.
I just popped in. I want to give my support.
Thank you.
hey,
And
and
Solar
then-
Baddie in the chat says, I'm sitting here with our puppy Dixie, resting beside me, being so cute. Love it. Awesome. I'm glad you have a dog.
but Paul, you know, you need to take Charlottesville, Alexandria, and Richmond, and just ship them away to West Virginia.
No, let's be honest. They'd fit in much better with Cash Money over there in California, Stan.
Yes, California Stan. The
If I-
places of broken dreams.
If ever
Mhm.
I take a trip again through Virginia, I wouldn't stop or spend a nickel in Alexandria, Charlottesville, or Richmond. Not one time. No.
Understand?
That's bypass and keep on going.
I definitely understand. I mean, I visit Charlottesville for the sake of my sister, but I definitely understand where you're coming from. And
Yeah,
Nova has a good eye. Shouldn't I be doing this on my other channel? That's actually an interesting thing to talk about. See, in talking, and I guess we can go ahead and talk about this a little bit. Keep in mind, things are still developing, but I've been talking with Crit, Cash, and Phil, which is mistake number 1. But that was a joke. But
I'm laughing.
thanks. But we've kind of all agreed that at this point in my YouTube career, do I really need a second channel? Would it not be better to just have everything under one umbrella? And we had things like this before, you know, during Fandomology. And so things are gonna be transitioning once again here on the Star Wars Guys. I know I go through a phase like this every 6 months, but I promise this is the last one. So I don't know fully what the scope of these changes are going to be yet, but we've already made the first step of pretty much making the second channel no longer necessary. It's still up as of now. I don't know yet whether or not it's going to stay up or whether I'm going to make it back what it was before, which is just a hub for my old song covers, or whether to outright delete that account. I'm not sure yet.
I
But-
wouldn't delete it, Paul, but that's up to you.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure yet, but we will definitely be doing. Things are going to be happening around here that's going to be some big changes. So, how did you guys, and I'm asking both the people in Discord with me and in the chat, how did you guys spend Father's Day today?
Just thinking about my father and what he would have been doing today and the things that he enjoyed doing. And
I understand that. And even though I still have my father, you know, another father figure of mine that I did lose is my grandfather.
yeah,
And Mom put out this one really, really nice video that she put together of pictures of Granddaddy, and it was from all different stages of his life. And I don't remember who sings it, but the song was played to the tune of the song Bible in a 44. Have y'all heard that
Mhm.
before?
I probably have. It's just been so long. I'd have to hear the melody and
Yeah, and it was a really nice video. And Solar Batty says, just with my man, and I called my dad. He lives so far east of us, 3 hours away from us. Okay. I mean, that's certainly acceptable, you know, being able to at least call your dad. I had to do that plenty of times when I was overseas, just, you know, FaceTime. And Nova, talking about the changes, said you can rename it the Whatever Happens Guys. No, I think we're pretty much done with the fill in the blank guys type names. I think we're done with that, because yeah, they got my foot in the door. That's probably the best way I can put it, but I think it's time for something better. And I have no idea what that's going to be yet. I mean, I do have, without saying too much, some plans that I'm going to try and do, but I really can't say what that is right now.
I've got a name for you, and I'm being funny on this. Paul does YouTube stuff.
That does sound pretty funny. Oh, come on, I could have made that jump.
It happens.
I know. See, pretty much any level from, like, World 1 to World 3-4, I know pretty much by heart. From then on is where I start to not remember how things go. So, like I said, game over, and since I'm not using save states or the rewind, we start all the way over.
Yeah, like I said in the chat, I can remember beating this game 30 years ago when I first got my NES.
Wow.
And, learning the tricks of the game and, being new to the game and not really knowing what to do in certain areas and how, the platforming worked. Because that was my first game system, the NES.
Right. And like I was saying earlier, this was a game my mom grew up with. My first exposure to this game was the GameCube Color version, Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. That one came packaged not only with the base game, but bonus modes for where you play through each of the normal levels, but you collect 5 red coins and you get some sort of reward at the end. And that game also came with the Lost levels.
Yep.
Which...
Because I bought that game for the Game Boy Color when it came out.
It also had that racing with Boo thing, too.
Yeah, Nintendo was just trying something different with the game and, making it for a whole new generation.
Yeah. And of course, the most recent thing that's come out with this particular game is the Mario Maker games, which were an absolute smash hit, especially the second one. I don't know if he's listening right now, and if he is, he's gonna kill me. Jonathan killed that game for me because he played it so much. But in killing it for me, he kind of killed it for himself, too.
I mean, that's what happened with me in Star Trek Online. I played that game so often that I got burned out on it.
Yeah, I understand that. I've been there with Skyrim, much to Phil's
My
horror.
question to everybody is, why is Cash Money so quiet? Where did he run off?
I think right now Cash Money is stunned in silence that I am actually being challenged in a video game for once.
This game has its challenges, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially for someone that didn't grow up with it. I mean, not the original version, that is.
When I received my NES 30 years ago, I got the console that came with the one cartridge, but on that one cartridge, it had Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Because back then you had the light gun, so
Yeah.
there were some light gun games that you could play.
My family actually owns one of those now. It's actually here in the house, down in the sunroom. But if there's a way to hook up an actual NES to your PC through an Elgato capture card, I'm not aware of it, so we're stuck with just the Switch version.
Well, nothing wrong with that. It's still the same game. It's the same ROM.
It is true.
It's just not in cartridge form.
Mm-hmm.
And believe it or not, it was those of us who played on Atari and NES who had the first motion controllers. Every time you jump, you move the controller to the direction Mario was going. And
Yeah, I I think I remember doing that with my N64 because that's where I started. Was N64 with Mario 64, Star Fox 64. Oddly enough, I actually never played any of the N64 Zelda games until my freshman year of high school.
When was that? Tell everybody. When was your freshman year?
2009 to 2010.
Such a big.
I know.
It's a fake. It's a fake Bowser.
It is fake.
It's an imposter.
Oh, hold on just a second. I just realized something. I'm not sharing my screen with you guys. I'm sorry.
I'm watching on YouTube.
I know, but you know how Phil makes a big deal.
I was watching on YouTube, but then I'm like, nah.
Alright, give me a second, Phil. I got this for you. There you go. So, Phil, like I said, I was going down the rabbit hole of listening to different clips of Kiss live through the years, and getting into, and I know this is getting way ahead of where we are, but getting into like the 90s and even as far as the teens, and even 2020 was the most recent one. It's interesting to see just how their voices changed with age. Like Paul Stanley, the clips I heard of him from like 2010 onward, his voice sounds absolutely tired, and yet somehow Gene Simmons, you know, his voice is definitely more gravelly than usual than it was in the beginning, but he still sounds good.
That's with anybody. You have Glenn Hughes that has no problem singing. And then you have somebody like
Ian Gillan.
Ian Gillan can still sing, but you have to remember, man, some people, their voice goes after they get...
Yeah?
I mean, think of just... It's a good thing Robert Plant stopped singing and touring when he did, because guess what? If he had to sing that Led Zeppelin catalog for 30 or 40 years, my man's voice would have done but...
Yeah.
And you have to remember, Kiss, man, that's almost non-stop. Maybe you can take 3 or 4 years out of 50 that they actually didn't. So 46 years of non-stop. Yeah, that's a lot of wear and tear on the throat.
Yeah, it is. I don't like being surrounded by squid.
Just catch it, fry it up, and eat it.
True enough.
You don't have it going in Discord, Paul.
Yeah, I do.
Yes, he does.
Does he? Must have.
Yeah,
No, now
yes.
he
I
does.
do now.
Look at his name.
Does
It says
now.
live.
Does now.
Wake up,
I've got your back.
No, before it wasn't up in Discord.
I know,
so
and
now
and I missed that, but I went back and fixed it for you guys.
he did it. Yay!
I did it.
No, not too long ago, I saw a video of David Lee Roth, and you talk about someone who no longer has his singing chops.
Oh my goodness! Now here's the thing: that one clip of that everyone knows of Van Halen on Kimmel singing "Girl, You Really Got Me Now" after Eddie does an amazing version of Eruption. He gets somewhat of a pass for that one because he accidentally broke his nose with his mic stand earlier in the show, and so no one's gonna sing good with a broken nose.
No.
But
Yeah, how that to go in.
yeah, I mean, the less said about his 7th Star tour, the better. But yeah, David Lee Roth, he can sing even if he's not even close to my favorite singer, but man, has he not aged well.
that's what the rock and roll lifestyle will do to some.
Another guy who lost his voice, but then again, at least in my opinion, never sounded that good to begin with, Axl Rose.
There are times
Yeah,
I could
but-
take Axel and leave him.
Yeah.
But see, here's the
Axl Rose has never really been a good singer. I remember one of my
No.
guitar teachers used to say that. It's just the way his voice was. But the music is really good, and the voice isn't terrible, I guess. I don't know. But
Yeah.
look at the lead singer of Chili Peppers. Like, the way he sings, he just kind of
Yeah.
slurs his words. It's
Yeah,
like
but-
they'll say, oh, it's a style.
There-
I mean, at least
different-
he's actually singing, unlike the guy that sings for Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, but there's a difference when you compare a Paul Stanley to a David Lee Roth to a Axl. Just be fair. Just start when Van Halen came out till now. Paul Stanley still outsings him because he went years after years after years nonstop. Even David Lee Roth, or even Van Halen, they this was
they
a
took
very-
breaks, right?
Yep. Yeah, and Axl Rose, don't forget, from Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 to the Chinese Democracy album. How many years? That was a good, 8, 9 years? And no
Something like
touring?
that.
And no touring. So there's no reason for his voice to go that bad because it wasn't like he was doing 9 straight years of touring and straining on his. To be honest, I don't know how Paul Stanley, let's say, he lost his voice like in 2013, maybe 14.
Something like
So-
that.
That's 40 some years, that his voice held.
Right.
That's a career. That should have been it. But now, like I said,
come
yeah,
on.
voice is shot, but some of these people, their voice are shot and they didn't tour half as much.
I don't hear sound. Is that a Discord thing or something, Paul?
I don't know about that one. I do know that I have the sound turned down both on my TV and on stream to prevent copyright stuff.
You
But-
shouldn't get any copyright
you
claims for
No,
Super Mario
this?
Brothers.
No, I know Nintendo can be a pain in the butt. Yes, I said butt.
Then
I'm
yeah.
good. I'm good.
No,
But
you're good. You're good.
Pain in
And
the
hello,
keister.
and DJ Ronnie G, do not, I repeat, do not tempt me. Resist the devil. Resist the devil of easy mode.
Ronnie, don't. Ronnie, come on. Dude,
DJ,
you know what?
did you change your T-shirt and do you? That's what.
Did you finally wear that turtle shirt, Ronnie? Come on, man. Come on, man.
No, you are allowed to wear color. Only time you wear one color is if you're locked in an insane, or you get the checkered,
You
black
you
and
can
white.
wear one color, but you can't always wear your white shirt on your stream there, man. If you're on stream,
Oh
you have to
no!
wear a
Right
different
after I got
color.
the star too.
I'm just kidding.
It
Ronnie.
happens,
I don't
Paul.
care.
It happens, man.
Ronnie, I
know.
don't care, but you'll make Phil very happy if you have a different color shirt next time he sees you on stream.
See, the reason why DJ Ron G stopped by the stream is because he sensed that Paul was stopped without turtles. Even if they are called Koopas, he sensed it. And
He did. He sensed it.
DJ
Justice
Ronnie G
for
says that this
the
game
Koopas.
is easier than Lost Levels. I will play Lost Levels someday, but today is not that day.
yeah. Lost Levels is one of those games where you just
Oh
oh
no! Whoops!
Yeah, that was just bad luck. Crit. No!
welcome to classic gaming.
Dee 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 dee. Okay, so since there's no sound, we're gonna make our own sound. Dee 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 dee.
Have y'all DJ Ronnie G says Mario's violence against turtles is appalling.
Retro.
And hello, by the way,
Retro
to
gaming.
Whoopa Troopa. Thanks for joining.
Hey, Whoompa,
And hello to...
Whoopa,
Hold on.
Troopa.
I gotta read this name.
Whoompa, my brother.
Mario Sonic
We're gonna-
6464 and Sonic Jr. and Amy Jr.'s gaming channel
Oh,
says, wow, that is a mouthful. No offense. Says
Me
the
and
Switch
Wumpa are
also
still
has the arcade version of
True.
this called Versus Super Mario Bros. I tried that one. I'm not the biggest fan, so we're gonna stick with this one.
Dun.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm not doing the whole thing.
I know, and Wumpa says this isn't Pokemon. I know this isn't Pokemon.
No, this is not Pokemon.
But let's be honest, if it
Come
worked
on,
for
man.
this game,
Come
Pokemon
on, man.
arguably might not have existed.
What's
I
up,
just want
Alan?
to state for me and Wumpa that tomorrow, June 19th, 2023, is the annual remembrance of outfielders that have been taken alive by the Ivy and Wrigley
Oh, wow.
Phil.
League.
Do I know
League.
about the
Bill.
one-up trick? I know that there is a hidden one-up in World 8-3, Thrawn, but that's the only thing about that I know.
Oh, you don't know about a certain one-up trick. I'm not going to tell you, but there is a certain one-up
Let
trick.
me guess, is it the thing where you get infinite lives like they've been doing in modern Mario games?
I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah. Like, again, I know I have a history of playing on easy mode, but even I wouldn't do that.
I got
I
it.
did it back in the day.
You know what?
I
think
have
Paul
I have
should write a song.
standards.
Yes, I think Paul should write a song called what is it? I used to play on easy mode. No, wait, he probably still does sometimes.
I at least
Oh.
don't broadcast it.
And let's see, Phil, you talk about the Ivy. Well, let's talk about your 19 and 55 A's.
Oh,
Hey, wait a minute. Let's be honest here. I even told you before this season even started. Wasn't expecting to even get 30 wins. I saw on Pop Talk and on other channels that you.
I know.
yeah, and I
Phil,
can.
we're busting each other's chops.
And remember, I told you you can count the players this year to get traded by the A's just for cases. Can you name me a baseball team to trade players just for cases?
Well, speaking of the A's, I think it was last week, they had that meetup where fans came in and, in certain innings they would chant, sell the team, sell the team. I bet if you were there in Oakland, you would have been part of that.
Real quick,
Just to send a message to the owner.
Mario Sonic says this game is also on Game Boy Color called Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Yes, it is. I actually used to own it. In fact, I probably still do somewhere in Mom and Dad's house. I don't think we ever truly got rid of that Game Boy Color with that game. I hope
I
it's
would
still
love
around.
to have new ownership in Oakland because here's the deal: even if they build a new stadium in Las Vegas, it's not going to change a goddamn.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Whoa.
Okay. Let's
Excuse.
serious talk for a second. Say what you
Serious talk?
want about the D word by itself and whether or not that is a swear word. But GD, that is. So, that being said, you just said a no word. Yes, you
Go ahead
did.
and-
It's true.
That was for it because you have to understand A's in this.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Real quick, hold on.
I
was gonna Whoopa asked earlier,
Sorry.
by the way, Pacific,
We're
whether or
trying to
not
add the
you got a
music.
new mic. Did you hear that, Pacific?
Yeah, I heard it. Yes, I do have a new mic. Why does it
So
sound terrible?
No, you
No,
sound
you
fun,
sound
dude.
you sound amazing. If anything,
Ooh,
you
amazing!
You
Wow.
sound like you have a little bit more bass in your voice.
Ooh, a little bit more bass.
That's because I turned up the setting
Bubba-
to give me a little bit more bass in my voice.
Nice.
Paul's like, you come here often?
No.
Let me buy you a grape juice drink.
Yep.
And it's also a mic I've had for a while, but with my old computer going out, and now that I'm on my new computer, I just tweaked a little bit of settings, and I'm not touching it.
It sounds
If you and others think it sounds good, then I'm not touching it.
It's good.
yeah, it does sound good.
What company did you get for building your computer?
I just bought an HP Omen 45L.
I mean,
From Amazon, right? And I'm
Oh.
guessing
Yep,
Baron did the
yep,
same
yep,
thing.
yep. Yeah, that's the same one that Baron has now.
They're twinsies or whatever. Or is it exactly the same?
Exactly the same.
Wow.
Who got whose?
Mike got
I
his
got-
first.
I got mine the day before Baron got his.
and we all know some kid in Argentina got Crit's computer.
Yes.
Looking at all those
They still
orca
want to know
pictures.
Why is there orca stickers all over his?
Yeah. That's Best Buy for you.
Wasn't
And
Orca
it's not on
stickers, it was
yours,
One
it's-
Piece
it's
stickers.
South Ave-
Okay,
That's-
I gotta ask Crit. I know you've seen it. What do you think of the trailer for the live-action One Piece Netflix is doing?
I kind of I don't hate it.
Yeah, I mean,
It
granted,
looks like the source material, and I think Fats and I responded to Fats and Brandon, and I disagree with them. I said this. It didn't need a live action, but for what it is following the source material. I can tell you which episodes those frames are from. If I can recognize what I'm seeing on screen, this is me on the trailer. I liked it.
yeah.
But yeah. Now the show could be bad. It could be horrible. But judging from the trailer, I liked it. So
So, honest question.
Oh
many-
no!
I know, but it's okay. I'll get it back. But how much of the negative reaction that you've seen, Crit, for this One Piece trailer, how much of that do you think is people that were burned by Cowboy Bebop, the live-action version?
yeah, I think it's mainly they're basing it on Netflix previous attempts. And this is the same studio that did Netflix Bebop, but the creator of the show, the one that's running it, he has been on fan podcasts. He has a knowledge of the series. He is a fan. He's not like Terry Metalis, who can't remember where the conspiracy aliens come from. I don't know.
And
There
can
is at least someone with knowledge running the show.
we, and can we
um,
rejoice that for once an animated redhead actually stayed redheaded in
The
the live version?
I've heard complaints about the casting. Those are dumb complaints. The characters, the author has made official ethnicities to the characters. Like if you ask them, "Oh, what ethnicity would they be?" And he has said Brazilian, Russian, etc. Those are the castings perfect. I have no complaints against it.
Nice.
Luffy, his voice is a little weird, but I can get used to it.
Mhm. I mean, we all got used to Chris Pratt as Mario.
If this was a standard, like, if the creator of the manga was not involved with this, I'm sure they would have race swapped Nami. Well, they did race swap one character, but it is a minor character in the manga, which is fine. But probably they would have made it more. They would have race swapped a lot. I don't know.
Whoopa is asking in the chat, how much is Brazilian?
I mean, it's Spanish. I think he's from Brazil. The actor, he's the right.
Maybe he's asking about the wax. Brazilian wax.
Whoopa's asking, saying, speak for yourself. I haven't gotten used to Chris Pratt. He did a good job, though.
I didn't hate Chris Pratt. I just it was. I got used to it again.
I feel like the people that are naysaying this are just judging it because it is a live action One Piece and not because I don't believe for a second that you could say you've watched One Piece, that's one thing. But if you say, well, I have higher more knowledge than you, that's another. And say, oh, well, this is nothing like what I have a vast knowledge of the One Piece IP. I've read many of the author's comments. I know the attributes of the crew. So, I've seen the story 6 times. I've watched the 1,000 episodes at least 4 times. I've done it before.
All right, honest question, Crit. One gotta go. One Piece or Alita Battle Angel?
Like which one? Live action? I mean, I would say Alita. But if they're
it was considering everything regarding the franchise, animation, manga, live action, take everything into account.
Alita has to go. It's One Piece all the way.
Okay.
I'm shocked about that one.
Me too, considering how much of a fan of Alita you are.
The story of One Piece is just superior.
Okay. And Whoopa says, I know absolutely nothing about One Piece. I did try watching it, but then I realized, oh crap, this show is like, at the time, 900 episodes long. I'm gonna be here literally all years if I'm going to be.
Oh come on! I've watched it. It only took me 2 weeks to get through it. And then but me and Cash have watched the short version, which adapts the manga faithfully and gets rid of the filler and cuts it down a considerable size. And I say, if you have problems watching the show, then just read the manga. It's a quick read. The thing is, the story of One Piece, you think it's long by looking at the number. But if you actually sit down and watch it, you'll watch it nonstop. And then you'll watch it again and again and again. I've seen the beginning of One Piece. I've seen the entirety of One Piece at least 3 times. 6 times. Man, I've seen it a lot. I watched it again with Cash not too long ago.
Whoopa's saying not everyone is an orca and can just watch TV all day. I mean, I'm sure that's what the orcas in SeaWorld are doing when no one's coming to visit them.
If you watch, I'll say this. If you actually watch One Piece, and you take away the beginning, and you take away the credits, it's only about 16 minutes long.
Fair enough.
And again, a lot of those episodes are just filler episodes, and I would say, if you cut down the series, and you watched it like the comic book, I would say it's only 600 episodes.
So I have a question, Crit. If you're not doing anything tomorrow night, can you show some of these episodes to me?
Yes.
Right.
The thing is, people have problems getting into One Piece because it depends on how you feel about the early episodes. Because again, they're early, and it's kind of the creator. He thought this show was gonna not go as long. When it goes as long, that's when the story just really continues, and you get more into it. Cash deafened himself. Cash has watched One Piece.
Okay.
But the thing with One Piece, though, a lot of people get turned off is it covers everything. It covers sci-fi, fantasy, goofiness. It can be goofy sometimes. It can be really emotional. It is the definition of all genres together, which I think will give it its lasting appeal forever.
Come on, give me a spot.
It's,
Here we go.
Hey, man, like, is this going over? Like,
Baron,
you think-
what's up?
I know what you guys say, and I hate that Baron.
I'm like, here,
He
man.
drives me crazy, and yeah. Oh, Baron.
What's up, Baron?
Hey, Phil. I hate you too, Phil. Hey, what's up? This thing going over the,
Yes, we are.
Yes,
Live.
we are live.
I gotta watch my language now. I gotta watch my beep beep language.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
just
beep.
enjoying the screens finally. Just enjoying that. I got my cables and while I was out eating at
I've
having
watched
dinner.
both episodes.
So,
Very nice.
how was your Father's Day, Baron?
Well, not bad. Not bad. Kind of mellow. It got me out of doing the full show with Mike and Cash.
I gotcha.
I
No.
was
You hear that? He doesn't want to be part of this show.
I hear him.
We're so lost without you, Baron.
Yes, you were. It's like you guys were all of a sudden. The moment I left, you guys were kind of like, "What do we do now, man?"
And of course, Whoopa's trying to get Cash.
We
to
figured
wake
it
up.
out.
He said, "Did he exceed his carbon limit? Did Newsom get him?"
Oh, Cash? I don't know. Who knows? He might have fallen asleep at the keyboard. You know, he's been doing a lot.
No,
of
I'm good.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
hear,
whoa,
I hear you.
Oh, look who's here. Look who's here.
That's
Oh,
right.
crap.
No, dude, we were okay. Just like with Mike last week, we did the mutiny, Baron, so we were good.
Yeah.
We came up with stuff to talk about. So when you got moved, and then you came back, and you're like, "Aren't you supposed to be spending time with your family?" No, you got too excited about Pop Talk. So you're back in
No,
the
what
chat.
happened was I was getting texts from my daughter and all that, going, how long are you gonna be on the stream and all that? And it's like, okay, I can get off. So what happens? I go out there, and you guys are on the big screen, or big screen TV, filling the whole
All
wall.
right.
It
Heck
was
yeah.
scary. Yeah,
I bet.
and
All right. Big screen pop talk.
Yeah.
got it. Mhm. So I'm sitting there and I'm listening. And it's like, oh, I got to respond to these hunyucks. I tell you what.
Yeah. And Whoopa, I'm
Hunyug.
doing pretty all right so
Sorry.
far. Crap, I shouldn't have jumped then.
Oh yeah.
Nope. Nope.
Hey,
Nope.
watch that language.
And
I
Cash
can
says
crap
crap.
is fine.
No word.
No, that's no.
All right, fine,
Cat-
fine.
Cash, you've seen the first few arcs of One Piece. What do you
Yes.
think?
I find it interesting, but I've always it was slow at first. I will say that it was slow. It takes a little time to get used to, but I like the characters. I like Luffy.
I don't like anybody.
No,
like
that's
Nami.
Phil. Phil doesn't like anybody.
I like
that
Nami, and she-
that was close.
The
Yeah,
thing is about even the live action, like Nami has to be violent because Nami is violent towards men, especially men who try to hit on her. Ooh, that doesn't go very well at all.
Mm,
My favorite.
yeah.
My favorite
Paul,
part
I'm
about
gonna need you to try that again.
Yeah. 100-555 dead.
Hold on a second. I'm feeling something strange here. I've never felt this before in a game. It's fun and joy and failure. What is
Yeah, I was-
this alien feeling?
Yes. Yes.
You
Welcome. Welcome to the club. Finally.
You got the Pacific 414 virus.
Oh. Shut up, Baron.
Virus.
And it's not from China.
Oh.
Smart aleck.
Yeah.
You know what I would normally call
Oh,
you, but I can't do
Saw
that
it on
here.
stream. Do.
La, la, la.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
You got one life to live. You can.
Did anyone see the Mario Brothers movie?
Oh,
And not Paul. That's not a question for Paul or Cash.
Well,
Yeah,
when you play this
I've
game,
seen
I don't
it.
think you saw it.
Come on.
I plan on buying the physical copy when it comes out.
I bought the 4K already.
I mean,
Get your
was it better-
4K. Get your floaty.
Was it better than the one
Yes.
that they did back in the '90s with John Leguizamo?
Oh,
yeah.
it's not. It's
Oh, yeah.
night and
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
boy, that.
I like that movie. I don't care what people say.
Well, we don't care
I
what you say.
can't talk to you
Trust
anymore,
the
Craig.
fungus. Trust the
You're
fungus,
liking.
Mike. Trust the fungus, Mike.
We can't do it no more. You're out of
Trust
You,
the
you,
fungus.
you liking the 90s, the Super Mario Brothers? I just can't talk to you anymore.
That's the movie that killed Tom Hoskins.
You know what? You know what I say to
That's the
that,
movie killed
Mike?
Tom Hoskins.
Trust the fungus.
Try
Trust
this
the
again.
fungus.
I had some fungus. I had to put some cream on it.
Whoopa
No,
says,
it's just like what Cash and I were talking about earlier on Pop Talk. You know, we're not gonna hate people for liking something that we don't like.
Except me.
tell me
Well,
that
you
wasn't-
say that. You say that, but they stole the plot of the
man.
'93 movie for the remake.
Yeah,
Or for
yeah,
The new one.
they executed it better.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, we're talking about
Yeah,
execution.
well, they
I
have the
love that.
technology now.
Guys,
The
we just had to
technology's
we
better.
just had to start over again.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You know whose fault it is? It's DJ Ronnie and his white shirts. Dang it, DJ. I told you.
No,
That's
we
a
all
bad
we all
omen.
know whose fault it really is. Every-
Mine. It's
any-
mine. It's
Anything?
mine.
Your fault.
No, it's Phil's fault because everything's Phil's fault.
Well, according to Phil, everything is the fault of Cash Money.
That's your
No, Phil, that was your fault for even putting me in that position by talking about Buster Bars.
Buster Bars and girls. What do they have in?
Chikar.
What do they have in common?
I don't know.
What do they have in common? Let's say Buster Bars and Girls. They're both nice
sweet.
to look at, and yeah,
Mike answers, and Paul can't.
Crispy bars.
Even the mention of the girl Dairy Queen gets him tongue.
Oh my goodness. I guess I really
Oh.
do need to go back to this Dairy Queen at some point. I mean, I'm going back to that city Friday, so I may as well.
well, what if it's too late? What if she's not there?
He's probably married with
What if it was at that moment that you were supposed to say something and you didn't?
Oh.
Well,
Won't happen.
Don't make him depressed now, Mike.
we'll see what happens.
I'm not making him depressed. I'm just bringing up reality.
No, that he makes a good point.
He's not making him depressed, but we better put him on suicide.
Nova Vaughn says they're both nutty and sweet.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And for the family-friendly
this was
crowd-
a
I thought
PG-13.
this was a
And for the family-friendly
stream. What is going
crowd,
on here?
nutty means crazy.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I can't
Right,
handle this.
right.
What does
Mhm.
Optimus Prime think about this, though, Mike? That's what I'd like to know.
What does Optimus Prime think about this? Optimus Prime doesn't even know what a Buster Bar is. Now, an Energon Bar, I know what an Energon Bar is. But a Buster Bar, I don't know what that is. And human females, they cause more trouble than they're worth.
Amen.
Just ask Spike.
And Power Glide.
Yes. His girlfriend popping into the headquarters. Come on, where are you going to take me out? When are you going to take me out? Power Glide, get your girlfriend out of here. We're conducting business.
Was this stream just lagging a little bit? I think it was. Okay, that's weird.
I didn't notice any lag.
I didn't notice
I think
anything.
you're sleeping.
Ambassador Chinkar of the Cash Money Prime.
Yes. Prime. All right.
Chinkar.
Chinkar. That sounds pretty cool, actually. I
does, yeah.
I think I can.
This summer, coming to a theater near you, Cash Money 007 is The Chin. Where you'll see him face down his
like it.
nemesis, the McCracken.
Oh, he's my nemesis.
What's at stake? The
Oh,
heart and soul of the state of California.
The heart and soul. Why would Phil
These
ever care
people-
about California?
Yep. Sooner or later, you are gonna have to use the warp pipes.
Why?
Paul's trying to do this without using any of the warp
Yeah,
zones.
I'm
Really?
You guys wanted to see me struggle. I'm struggling.
Well, yeah. I mean,
This game will do it to you.
if I really want to watch you struggle, I'd watch your streams.
You know, if you want to see struggle, just watch any of my streams.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That too.
Or me.
I don't know. You're
Aw,
making some
man.
good progress in Jedi Survivor. I saw earlier, Mike. So.
Thanks.
Was he writing the chicken tauntaun thing again?
Yeah, that chicken thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoopa says, "What's at stake? Absolutely nothing."
T-bone. That's what's at stake.
No. Here's what's really at stake: the ivy at Wrigley Field.
Oh.
Steak.
Why are some of you guys obsessed with that ivy? That's just weird.
No,
Man.
he is. He is.
I do it just for the fun. That's all it is for me.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's a Bill McCracken thing.
Okay, hold on. Serious question though. Something that has not been brought up that Whoopa is begging us to talk about in the chat. Baron, what are you doing playing GTA?
And playing GTA. Why?
Why not? What's wrong with that?
It's
Yeah, why won't
GTA. That's like
Yeah.
if I expected you to, you don't strike me as a GTA type of person, Baron.
Okay. I'm
Listen to the
gonna be Baron's defense attorney here. He's got a new computer. He wants to see what his new baby can do.
Why
Not
not,
only that,
why not push it harder and go Red Dead Redemption 2?
I don't have that because it costs too much.
Oh, I see.
I'm cheap.
And hello, by the way, to Green Lantern.
How's it going, Green Lantern?
I want to play the police mod in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Baron Ormond on patrol. Yeah, we've got this guy, Pacific 4-4. We caught him playing on easy mode recently, so we're here to arrest him.
Well,
And Whoopa is going crazy in the chat. Whoopa, you know you can come in here to the Discord and scream all of this right to Baron, and he'll hear you instead of pushing all caps in the chat. But he's saying you're supposed to support. You're supposed to pay attention to the stream, Baron. Pay attention to your support to support your fellow YouTubers.
got 2 monitors now. I can see both. Happy.
Yeah, Baron could be on one stream and watching another stream.
It's true.
So Baron, what do you think about this article? Huh? What?
What?
Dude,
Huh?
Green Lantern, what the heck, man? That's some blasphemy stuff there. Shame on you, man. Shame on you, Green Lantern.
What did Green Lantern do now?
He likes
says
easy mode.
Yes.
Mm. Easy mode how?
Have you been? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Trying to find a nice car to steal.
Baron?
This is YouTube. This is GTA. This is a game.
Whoopa says, I don't think Baron's heart is in the right place, is all I'm saying.
Well, I was on the Where's Walt's car. I want to see if I can get that one. You're doing pretty darn good, though.
Thanks.
Who joined us?
Green Lantern.
Oh, hey, Green Lantern. To be honest, it's more fun to get you to read all my all caps messages. I understand.
Typical St. Louis Cardinal fan.
But I miss hearing your voice, Whoopa. Kidding.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you. What's up, man?
What's
Okay,
up? What is?
Oh,
Is this not? Is this nonsense?
Because I like easy mode.
No.
Doesn't make a second rate game. I don't want to hear it, Cash. I don't want to hear it. Got that? This is an easy mode friendly gamer. I don't care. So,
And if you believe that,
What the?
I'm like, okay, I've gone higher. I've done normal.
Of course you have.
I've done normal, but I'm like, okay, when I first get a game, I'm like, I don't want to be stuck on the first level for like a million years.
But
Oh,
it's
you
fun
do.
being stuck on the first
Yes,
level
you
for a million years.
So I don't-
Yes, you're outnumbered here, Green Lantern. We like
I
you, but
don't
you're
care.
outnumbered.
I'm staying out of this fight.
I don't care. One's a majority with me. Because this is how I like to play games. But when I'm like, I played freaking, what was it? It was the, Metal Man, what was it? No, Mega Man, yeah. Mega Man on PSP back in the day. I got it for Christmas. That thing, I still haven't beaten it yet. No, I'm a pretty decent gamer. And I'm like, there's challenging, there's like good and challenging, and it's fun, and when you beat it, it's like, yeah, it's really cool. And then there's like, oh my gosh!
Real quick,
There's
I want to cut you off, Green Lantern, and say hello to Fly Production and Yon Cat Lover. I don't believe I've seen either of the two of you here, so welcome, and I hope you guys subscribe while you're here. And Whoopa, talking to Pacific, says, wow, low blow. Pacific, leave it to a Cubs fan to go there. Classless.
Yeah,
oh,
there's low blows around here. Have you ever known us to be classy?
Whoopa, you've watched Pop Talk plenty of times. We're always razzing each other.
Mm-hmm. I mean, come on. Have you guys ever known someone that suffers from this severe condition of being addicted to easy mode? Get them the help that they need by dialing 1-800-555-NOOB. Our operators are standing by. We'll get you the treatment you deserve.
Screw that,
Yes.
I like
And-
now
And also,
no,
Green Lantern, when you're playing a Mega Man game, remember this one rule of thumb. Sometimes you gotta take a hit.
It's true.
I'm okay taking a hit. I'm not okay taking 20 million hits when I'm like, see, that's the thing. For me, it's like, there reaches a certain point when you spend like an hour and a half trying to beat one freaking level, and I'm just like, okay, this isn't fun anymore.
That sounds like me when I was playing Mega Man X, trying to get to the one port where you can get the Shuriken. I did spend an hour and a half trying to get to that part.
Meanwhile,
I'm like,
Nova Vaughn says, I am not a gamer, and I am proud to say that. That's fine, each to their own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people don't like playing games; they prefer to watch games.
Whoopa says, do you have a friend that supports the Cubs? Get them the help they deserve. I mean, I can't say anything because I'm a former Yankees fan.
well, I have
Yeah, Whoopa. How are those Cardinals doing this year, by the way? Not too much better than the Cubs.
And the closest team to me, by location is the Nats.
Paul, Jace is coming in the VC soon. Get ready.
Uh-oh.
Dun, dun.
As long as Jace knows the rules about no cussing,
I'll.
Well, he knows them, but does he care about them?
he better.
As soon as he pops in, we should all say, PG, PG, PG.
You want to speak PG.
This is a PG channel. Oh, okay, watch your language, mister. Watch your language in this server.
Is that pretty good?
We have to be good,
Yes.
good boys.
There he is.
Jace, what's up?
PG. You're
Yes, PG.
You're my computer, dude.
Hold on one second. He might not have permission in the Discord to.
Probably. Not.
Let me double check and make sure he can. All right,
Oh,
try now, Jace. You should be able to
It's
talk.
okay.
Hello.
We've all
We
found
hear you.
out. If
Can you
Paul
hear me
doesn't
now?
like you,
Yes.
he'll silence you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how are ya?
Hey, Jace.
Doing well.
How you doing there, Andre from Wish?
I'm doing pretty well, man.
We're playing the original Mario Brothers right now, and I'm trying to beat it without using any warp zones.
Mhm.
Good luck.
I mean, I've made some pretty... I think the furthest I've gotten before having to start over is World 4-3, and
Oh wow.
that's actually pretty good for me.
Well,
And I see in
I
the
got
chat
up
Jay's
to-
no swearing, and that's completely fine. I was
Hey,
tempted either
Whoopa,
way
why don't
when
you
I
hop
did.
in here? That'll be a real party.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
Whoopa, I like your Bortus impression. You will be silent!
Mhm.
Hold on a second, guys. I just had an idea.
Hmm.
Mm.
For those of you guys that were part of Tuesday Night Trek,
What about
what
it?
if we brought back Tuesday Night Trek but covered the Orville, since we never finished that?
I love the Orville.
I need to watch the Orville.
You
know,
better cover over too.
I am almost done with the show. I'm on the last season right now. Just a couple episodes left. Took some time before I actually watched the show, but I really enjoy the show.
Nice.
It's more Star Trek than Star Trek now, so...
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, Whoopa, give me 1 second. I'll help you out.
So I do have to
I
ask,
will,
since you're covering the Orville, are you gonna cover Wilbur too?
Oh,
They're
that's a joke. That's a joke.
Is it?
That is 100%.
Are we certain?
Yes, Wilbur and Orville, the Wright brothers. That's what he's referencing. You got me.
I know that, man.
Where are you in my Discord, Whoopa? I'm trying to find your name in my stuff here to try and give you the permissions.
Oh, see, I'm not the only one that likes the dying Cardinal fans.
Oh, there he is. There he is. I found him. All right, Whoopa, you have permission now to be able to speak in VC here.
Oh, we're in trouble now.
All right, I'm out.
Oh, man.
Come on, Pacific. You gotta defend the honor of your team.
Yeah. See, I have more respect for. I'm not really into sports anymore. Like back in the day, I used to be, like way back in the day. But I have more respect for people that like a team that barely wins. Because I'm like, it's.
Oh, okay, well,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I'm your
Really?
guy. I'm your guy.
There we
Right.
go.
It's my favorite student. Hey, Jay, how's it?
Phil's back. See, Phil came back because he knows his buddy Whoopa's gonna come in.
No, I came back because my buddy Chase from Estonia has her. No, I'll finally pick one Nordic country where he can be from. Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania.
Yeah, I'm from
Finland.
everywhere in this world,
It's
apparently.
one of them Scandinavian countries.
I don't know where I'm from anymore. According to Phil.
That's where you're from.
He
Greenland.
doesn't know where he's from anymore because this stream is sponsored by NordVPN. You can change the location of wherever you're from to get around those pesky content, whatever you call them.
Okay, now my new nickname is NordVPN, basically, because I am everywhere,
No.
according to Phil.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, I always had more respect for fans. That I always had more respect for like Red Sox fans, Cubs fans, like people that were there and their team had won in like forever, and they're still fans of them.
Oh, come on.
Plus, Cubs got their own movie, and it was really good. If anyone, this is my movie recommendation for the night.
Oh, come on.
Rookie of the Year.
Love that
So-
movie.
Right?
Hold on, Whoopa just showed up. What's up, Whoopa?
Yeah, I noticed Rookie of the Year is about some Cardinal fan becoming a pitcher.
How are you, Whoopa?
Oh, it's about a kid because I mean the Cubs are so bad they can just let anyone on the roster.
Oh, shush.
To be fair, it could be worse. It could be the Twins who had a kid outright owning them.
Yeah.
Okay, Bear, come on, defend your team. Defend your team.
Why?
Hey, let the record show. I didn't start this. I came into Master Paul's stream being all civil. But it was the Cubs fan. Leave it to the Cubs fan to start bringing it up. Start the trash talk. You know, they win one World Series in 110 years, and now they don't know how to act. I don't know.
And by the way,
It's
real
more
quick,
recent
guys,
than the Cardinals.
real quick, I want to say hello to Coach's Archives, who's again referencing my very long, even though it's really not, my very long white headphone cable. And hello, by the way, to Aaron Ojeda.
Aaron Ojeda.
Forgive me if I said that wrong, but he says, "Hi, I'm new to your channel." Well, welcome, man. Thank you.
What's up?
Yeah,
And he
this
just,
is about
and
the
he just
highlight.
subscribed. Awesome. Thank you.
Hey,
Greatly
congratulations
appreciate that.
on your subscriber.
And
Very
Noah,
awesome.
How can we get those people to brown nose us like they're brown nosing him? I don't-
Nova says The Natural is his favorite baseball movie, followed by Bull Drum. If we're talking favorite baseball movies, you cannot beat The Sandlot.
It's a good one. That's a good one. I like Field of Dreams.
Awesome.
I actually have not seen Field of Dreams.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm.
Hold up. What is the Orca King? Crit, is this you trolling?
Haven't seen Field of Dreams.
Crit,
This has got to be great.
that who else but Crit, whose logo is the orca, would call themselves the Orca King?
Right? That's great.
Mhm.
I agree.
That's got to be crit.
Yeah.
Right?
Phil, I
says,
think you've
"Who
been
is
out
this-
trolled.
Who is
Sure,
this Crit?
oh,
My name
oh,
is
no.
Bernie.
Bernie. Bernie, sure, Bernie. Sure.
Oh, hold on. Fly Production just donated. Thank you very much, man. I will look at that very, very soon. Thank you.
You got someone donate? What?
Yeah,
Well,
someone
that's-
donated. Thank you.
Wow, very
Well,
nice.
how does this guy do it? I mean,
It's
Probably
in
through
the
StreamYard or Streamlabs.
yeah, I
All
know.
Ooh,
Ow,
that
All
was
this started
close.
happening when I came on the stream, so I'd take full credit.
You know what?
Whoopa,
Fine.
Whoopa, it's a team effort. It's because we're all here.
That is
Well,
true.
you know- You
Uh,
know what they say? There's no I in team, but there is a me. So you know.
hey, you stole that from me.
This is
No, I
probably one
started
of
out
the
from
most,
backyard football in like
This is-
19.
this is probably one of the most chaotic VCs I've been in a while, and I'm all for it.
It's all about having
Yeah,
fun.
this is quite possibly one of the greatest gaming streams I've ever had.
Right?
Can we take a moment of silence since Whoopa has arrived? That we can honor and remember them outfielders that got eaten by the ivy in Wrigley Field.
How about we try to take a moment of silence for the team that plays at a dump in Oakland?
How about we take a moment?
The Major League Baseball has to end the special privilege of them
Hold on,
allowed.
I just heard someone else pop in. Who is it? Someone else just popped in.
Never heard of them.
And they popped out.
And they're gone.
Who was it?
I don't know.
Dude, I've never even heard of him. 'Cause he's
Never
somebody in your
seen that person.
probably wanted to know what was going
Well,
on.
whoever it was. Okay,
Something
I know.
gated,
Okay, I know for a fact now. This Orca King is Crit because he's asking for Skyrim. But that actually brings up a serious point. So
Uh-oh.
Skyrim isn't going to be streamed anymore, at least for a long while.
Oh.
People took offense to the fact of the way that I played, which, for those that don't know, I would use mods and cheats. And people took offense to that, so...
Offense?
yes! How else would you describe it, Cash?
Was it a picket fence?
Was it a pick? Yeah, exactly.
No, if anything,
Yeah, man, you're
it
gonna kill
was
them.
if anything, it was a chain link fence.
Paul,
For the record,
Paul,
for
the
record,
next time you chase a mushroom, make sure there's not molten lava below.
All right. And by the way, hello to the legendary Tron. Thanks for coming in here. I'm not even going to try for the mushroom this time.
for the record, Paul, you played Skyrim for over a year and a half using cheats and mods, and you weren't able to complete the game.
Oh,
You weren't able to complete the game.
Because I wasn't
that's even
trying to. Okay?
Four reasons I hate you.
Not trying.
Yeah, some people.
There we go. There we
The
go,
Orca King,
ladies
the
and
Orca
gentlemen.
King says, what? Okay, now I am unsubbing. Seeing you pick big-butted, red-headed women was the best part. I
yeah.
know, I'm gonna miss them too, but sacrifices must be made for the betterment of the channel.
Oh,
Uh,
vampire booties all the way.
Besides, I'm doing it for cash. We all know he hates redheads.
of course he does. He always has.
Sure.
Oh.
I'd love to
Oh,
grab
hold
that
on,
one.
Fly Production. That's who it was joining. Come on back, man. You're welcome.
Yep.
If you want to join us, Fly Production, you are certainly welcome to.
Oh, I see. The Cardinal fan, he leaves, then he comes back. What are you, intimidated by something?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm intimidated by Spectrum Internet's incredibly poor service.
I get that. I have Spectrum myself, so I know where you're coming from.
Oh, Spectrum.
But that's the only part of sympathy you'll get from me, mister.
I was about to make a quote, but I remembered I can't say it.
His team, his Cubs, ain't even the #1 team in Chicago. It's the White Sox.
No, the White Sox, their fans aren't even showing up. At least Cub fans are showing up.
Here.
Let's see, where are the White Sox right now? I can tell you. Oh, let's see, the White Sox, they're in 4th place. They're 5.5 games back at 31-42.
More people in Fed. Everybody go turn the stream
They'll
on.
be there.
The war's starting. We're starting.
Hold up.
Three more people need to turn the stream on because we got more people in voice chat than we do watching the stream. Oh, now?
Hold on. Do we? Yeah, we do. 6 people in VC, counting myself.
There
5
it
people
is.
watching the stream.
7 people watching.
I'm seeing 7 people watching the stream.
Now it's 7. It wasn't 7.
And one down there.
One down vote.
Well, that's
I'm
from that
not
Orca
seeing the
King.
downvote.
That's from that
You
Orca
do.
King person, unless it's just Phil trolling.
It's crit.
I know it's crit.
Still
Because here's
troll,
the thing.
never.
The things that the Orca King is trolling me on, just someone that randomly found me tonight wouldn't know about that.
No. Well, because it's not some random person. It's crit. Everybody.
Yes, he would. He'd watch your old video. And that's self-explanatory right there.
In a few minutes? Seriously? That's crit.
Yeah.
The Orca King, really? And it's like, no, it's not crit. It's Bernie. Sure. Okay.
Why would you want to name yourself after a twice failed presidential candidate?
There it is. There it is.
No, I thought he was referring to Bernie from Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh my gosh. Well, he gave himself away anyways.
Yeah. Nice try, crit.
No, you're not getting away with nothing, Mr. Crit.
We're on to your game, crit.
El Crittle.
And Crit's thinking in his mind, and I would have got away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
Oh man, I used to love Scooby-Doo, but then a coworker killed
Whoa, wait, you used to love Scooby-Doo? I can't talk to you anymore.
Okay, here's the thing. I still do like classic Scooby-Doo.
Yep.
But there is just this one coworker that has driven me to the point that I don't want to watch Scooby-Doo anymore. Because there's this one formation in the caverns that he always, and he knows it bothers me. He knows. But he always
That's
points
why
it
he
out to
does
the
it.
guests in the most obnoxious way. Have y'all seen Scooby-Doo?
Oh my gosh.
Which for anyone that is watching right now that works where I work, you know.
Hmm.
I know nothing.
Well, let me guess. Does he yell into the cavern, Scooby Doo, where are you?
No, and please
No,
no
he
one
says,
give him that
"Excuse me,
idea.
Hopefully he's
He
not
has-
watching.
here." That's what he is.
He doesn't ask that, Phil. He likely gets asked that.
Are we ever
like
gonna-
I do.
Green Lantern, are we ever gonna do anything that Scooby Doo stuff idea you had a while back? Or... yeah.
I see. Here's the thing with me. I do a lot of experiments. Some of them work out, some of them don't. So a lot of the stuff I do, I'm trying something to see if it works.
Right.
And
Right.
so it's like pretty much everything I do, unless it's really concrete and I know I can do it, is an experiment. So yeah,
My favorite
Okay.
moment on stream with you, Green Lantern, was when we did that improv stuff. I honestly missed that.
the first time, it was. See, that's the thing with improv. You can't. It's like episode 4. You got lightning in a bottle, and if you try to force it again, it's like it just doesn't. There's just has to be the right setting, or Oh my gosh, that was probably the most fun I've ever.
What was that one on? Underwater basket weaving or something?
Oh, that was the second one. That, in my opinion, that one I didn't think I did as good on that one, but it's the Brooklyn Bridge. See, I kind of rehearsed that beforehand. Like in my head, I thought it would be hilarious, like if someone actually tried to sell, like if you believe that it got a bridge to sell in Brooklyn, and I'm like, that would be hilarious if we did something like someone actually inherited the Brooklyn Bridge, and they were trying to sell it, and they were like, I don't know, nobody wants to buy. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I get new coat paint. I got the screws. I got the screws too. It was I'm.
What are you doing, folks?
My cousin had bolts. He had a bridge out in San Francisco, but he used bolts, not screws. That's I'm telling. He was trying to sell his, and I'm telling you gotta have screws. Of course, I can't sell mine, so I mean. Okay, and with that, unfortunately, I actually have to get going. So
Hey, thank you for popping on here, man.
yeah,
All right, man. Talk to you soon. Have a good day.
Talk to you later, Green Lantern.
Take it easy.
good to see you, fellas.
See ya.
And, easy mode for life.
Boo!
Aha,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Green Lantern.
Boo!
I'm sorry, Green Lantern, but I will no longer be fighting that fight.
Ow! Sorry.
By the way, next time I get a game over, we're gonna go ahead and call the stream there for the night.
Oh, boo! Boo!
Boo! 2 more hours.
Oh.
2
2
more
more
hours.
hours.
I
2
can't.
more hours.
I can't. I've got. Oh man, really?
Keep playing until you get far in the
Yeah,
game.
we've got work tomorrow. Who needs to go to that?
It's not just work; it's the gym.
Who needs to do that?
Oh,
I do.
oh, no, Whooper,
No.
Whooper, you don't
My-
understand.
My
He's got to get to the
270
gym.
pound out of
He
shape
wants to
butt needs go
pump
the
up.
gym.
He's got
He
to,
wants to lift iron.
he's
Come
got
on.
to be the girl man.
Come on.
He's going to pump you up.
Yeah.
Arnold.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh, by the way, guys, they're selling Baja Blast in the stores again.
Really?
Yeah,
So-
I went out today. I think was the first day they did it, or maybe it started a little while ago. And I went and
I always thought Baja Blast was like a Taco Bell exclusive thing.
yeah, but I guess it's been so long that like some rights are. They sell it in the stores in summer at certain points now, and I found some, and I tried to get my. I wanted to clear out all the shelves, but I only took half of what they had. So, which is
Baja
20.
Blast.
I got 24 bottles.
What an
of Baja
addiction.
Blast.
You know what else
I
is an
my fix
addiction?
now.
And Phil will attest to this one. Mellow Yellow.
Hello, yeah.
No, let mellow yellow.
No. That and Mountain Dew. Get it.
Mountain Dew puts me to sleep.
Put you to
Really?
sleep.
Yeah, like, seriously, anytime I drink a Mountain Dew, I get drowsy.
Wow.
I feel like you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it way wrong. It's supposed to give you that extra bit of energy for a little bit, and then you get the crash.
I know. I don't know, maybe the crash just happens too quickly for me.
Crash Bandicoot.
There's something I could stream. That's another game I've never finished all the way that I know gets notoriously hard later in the game.
Don't. Did I ever? There's so many games that I've find out that I just didn't beat. And I thought I beat them, and I played it again. I don't remember this level.
Oh, if you want to play a hard game, play the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the.
True.
Then
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And play level 2, where you have to not only go into them, but also swimming in the water, and you have to do.
Well, Baron called him on it, so
We-
the account is...
Gosh, no, wait, no, Paul. Damn, as in a dam that blocks water. I didn't say
Okay.
it in the other
Oh,
other spelling.
Judge.
Those are some mental gymnastics
Yeah, I
going on, but
think
we'll allow it.
so. Yeah, that's
We'll allow it, I guess.
I won't allow it.
I'll accept it this once.
Oh, this one. So I see.
Great.
No, Paul, that's not how you're supposed to do the extra live trick.
I tried. But
He
I
tries and he tries.
I did
and
say
then he
that
cries.
on the next game over, we were going to go ahead and end it, and we did go a good hour and a half, so I think we're
Boo!
Oh,
Boo!
so,
more
so we're gonna,
come on. At least 30 more minutes. Come on, man.
Alright, fine.
Mm-hmm.
You twist my arm.
Gifts
We'll-
never know
Peer
what it is.
pressure! Peer
But- okay.
pressure!
Okay,
Peer
Remember, kids, don't let anyone tell you that peer pressure doesn't work.
okay, but for real.
And
This
bullying,
is
too.
the last set of lives. If I can't make it, that's it.
Boo!
Unless we bother him more than next time.
It's payback time, Polly boy!
Payback for what?
Do it, Paul. Do it.
For pushing people to
Come
play
on, do
Among
it.
Us. Come on!
Come on.
Come on!
Do it now.
Yeah. Plus, also, I want to make sure there's.
See,
enough
Whoopa loves it when he hears the Arnold impression.
I love the beyond.
plus,
By
I
the
wanna
way,
make
I've
sure
only
there's
I've only
enough
watched
time-
2 episodes of Foo Bar, and I haven't watched any other episodes of that show.
Oh.
I've heard it's not.
Are you
good.
enjoying it?
It's not.
Oh, interesting. I've heard good things about it, but I don't watch TV, so.
But like I
He's
said,
too
I
busy
also want to
farming
make sure
Pokemon.
the stream doesn't go too long because I do want to talk to you guys about some stuff after the fact.
Uh-oh.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Mike did it. It wasn't me. Mike did it.
Now, what did I do now?
What have we
Pacific
done?
and Cash are being called to the principal's office.
That's right. What have
Yeah.
we done now?
It's okay. No one's done anything. If anything,
Did
Yeah.
I just need y'all's help coming up with some ideas. Is all.
Yeah, right.
Pokemon.
Yeah, right.
Actually, you know what? No,
Pokemon.
you know what? No, I
Pacific and
Pokemon.
Cash walk into the
Pokemon.
principal's office.
That's
Pacific
the,
puts his
That's a-
feet on the principal's desk. Cash decides he's gonna sit by the windowsill, looking out the window,
actually,
ignoring everything you say.
actually, why do we? I just realized why wait until Oh, Fly Production said, "Hey, I was in voice chat for 10 minutes and push to talk didn't work." Okay. So if you tried to join the voice chat, I'm assuming you joined. Oh, there you are in there you are. Okay, so
You didn't
Fly
give him
Productions-
permissions, I think. Yeah.
I just did though. So Fly Productions, we are in Gaming Stream co-host, not Among Us voice chat. Gaming Stream co-host, and I just gave you permission where you should be able to speak. In fact, you shouldn't even need push to talk.
You see, we had to jump through hoops in order to get permission to speak in this Discord.
Honestly,
Hey,
I didn't
Paul.
even set it up like that. Spock helped me with this. Either Spock or
I-
Thrawn helped me
Paul.
with this. Yeah,
Paul, I'm giving you a hard time.
I know.
Hey, Paul.
Hello.
My idea is Pokemon. That's my idea. Final answer.
Your idea is Pokemon.
Yes.
At one point, Whoopa would like to see all of us stream a Pokemon game.
Yes.
Okay, I will stream a Pokemon game. In fact, if on the Game Boy Advance or on the Game Boy thing here, if they give us the original Pokemon Red or Green, I'll stream that.
Yeah. Let's go.
And I will make sure to main nothing but Whoopers, both to earn your adoration, Whoopa, and to make my cousin Trevor angry.
Yes.
Hello, Frank Fly.
Hello, what's up?
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well.
That's good. So this is your first time joining us. So I'm curious, how did you find us?
On the main page of YouTube.
Oh wow. You found us. I'm glad you're here.
No, it's Phil.
So a little bit about us, Fly. We are the Star Wars guys here, but we're kind of going through a transition where we're working on rebranding. So we're kind of in this weird in-between phase right now, where yes, we talk Star Wars, but we'll talk just about anything else too. So what's different things of pop culture that you like?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, just what sort of stuff are you into? From, movies, TV shows, music, different things like that.
Okay, I'm into music. I play piano for 7 years. I compose songs. I do digital graphic.
Mhm.
I'm into. I'm not really into movies or serials, but I really like Star Wars.
Okay.
But the Legends, the films.
Good
I mean-
answer. You're in good company here. Most of
Yeah.
us also are big prefers of Legends over what Disney's been doing.
What's Star Wars?
But don't be a smart aleck.
It doesn't have anything to do with Pokemon, so he doesn't know.
That is
Star Wars, is that like where that one movie where Deoxys and Rayquaza, was that what that one?
And it's not a Legends, it's Expanded Universe. Legends is just something Disney made. Expanded
That's right,
Universe is the real name.
I forgot about that. So can I call you Fly, or is there anything else that you'd like me to call you?
You can call me Frank or Fly.
Okay, so Frank, what you say you're like Star Wars? What's your favorite of the Star Wars movies?
the third part, the third movie.
Revenge of the
Like-
Sith?
Yes, the Revenge of the
Okay.
Sith.
That is a good choice, definitely. In fact,
And
I'd say that's
Empire Strikes
probably my number 3 behind Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back, although my list is constantly changing.
Of course it is.
Yeah. Well, that's good stuff, man. And I take it you have at least seen some of the Disney stuff, correct?
Yes, I've been to cinema.
Okay. And what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, movies are good as movies, but if you are a Star Wars fan and if you are into the trilogy and stuff, it's not really good, as someone might expect.
Yes, that pretty much hits it right on the head for us. It just doesn't match up with what George
Does it-
Lucas came before
So
it. And
since I can't swear, I can say it simply. It's just fucking. Oh, sorry.
you just said a
Yeah.
no word. Although
I was not gonna swear.
credits where it's
Yeah.
due, Jace, you at least
Yeah.
lasted that long, and thank you.
Yeah. No,
I
but
like-
I
I like that.
said it's
you said
just
before
all
then.
effing trash.
So who won that bet?
Does that count? Does that count?
Sorry for the previous effort.
Hold on, guys. Frank's trying to talk. I didn't catch that.
Like 3 minutes ago, I said F word, and I didn't know if we can say that.
Yeah, we do. So for those, not just you, but for anyone watching for the first time tonight, we do enforce a no swearing rule here. I'm trying to keep this
That's
as
a big
family
no-no.
friendly, as family friendly as possible. You know, I understand
That's us.
slips. I understand slips happen, but I have had a stream. Crap, I died again. I have
You
had a
did.
stream recently where people were quote unquote slipping quite a bit, and I nearly had to kick them for that. So
How do you
please-
think it
so,
feels
yeah.
for me? Who's used to swear all the time because I'm Norwegian and I'm metalhead. You know, I swear all the time.
You're from Greenland. You can't kick him. He's from Greenland. You can't kick somebody from
What?
Greenland.
What's Greenland?
Oh God, help us all.
Give me a break.
Don't worry, I'm Slavic, so I swear to.
Greenland, it's
I
that one
gotcha.
level in Sonic.
Yeah.
So where exactly are you from, Frank? You said you're from the Slavic area, but what country specifically?
I'm from Poland.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Kurwy jebane.
There goes the neighbor.
Oh, settle
Bill.
it
Come on.
there, mister.
Hey, I gotta keep up tradition. I hate everybody.
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
He does hate everyone. Sure.
Yes,
True.
and I will say, Frank,
That's why he hangs out with us.
Yeah.
and I will
'Cause I
say,
hate
Frank,
you all.
since this is your first time finding me, I will go ahead and do a favor for my friends here. Each one of them have their own channels, so Cash, Crit, Jace, all you guys, why don't you guys take a minute and just talk about your channels for a moment? And Jace, you can go first.
We really don't
Me?
need to, but all right.
Yeah,
Okay,
Jace, you go first.
Why
I'll
me?
just go
Because
ahead and
I'm
put my
Norwegian?
link in the chat. That'll make it easy.
No.
You do that,
No.
Mike.
Well, for me, my name is Jason Fox, founder and creator of 540 Studio, and we talk about pop culture, and we interview people like Chuck Dixon, and we talk about mostly everything that happens in Hollywood, movies, especially a lot of Star Wars, comics, and all that kind of stuff. And on my channel, you're allowed to swear as much as you want. It's not a family friendly channel.
Yeah.
But hey, if people are interested to listen to stuff like that, you're all welcomed over and have fun with us.
All right, and
Well, thank you.
then of course there's Cash that has. Okay, jokingly we call it the Phantom Booligans, but really it's called the Phantom Hooligans. And so, Cash, do you mind to
Hooligans.
speak on that for a moment?
It's the hooligans. I'm one of the founders of the Hooligan. I have a co-host. What's so funny, Phil?
You know what the
Oh, you mean Ghost? Oh, yes, I know. Anyways, yes,
He just laughed like he stole the moon.
yeah. Yes, I'm one of the I'm actually one of the real founders of the Phantom Hooligans, but I have a co-host around somewhere named Matt Risman. But we do pop culture and gaming and other stuff. So
Yeah.
Are
by,
you really
And by
now?
the way, Frank,
Yeah.
all of these channels we're talking about, Pacific is putting the links to them in the chat so you can check them out.
Yep.
And speaking of Pacific, why don't you go next?
All right. Well, I'm Mike. I run Pacific 414, and on Pacific 414, I do game streams, and I also talk pop culture, and sometimes I just have random streams where we're just sitting back and chilling.
And Baron is one of his co-hosts, but he also maintains his own channel. Is that right, Baron?
Yep.
Okay.
And my new computer.
Yeah?
I'm so excited. This is awesome. This computer is just absolutely great. And I hope to do some of my stuff again, shorts and live streams.
Yeah. I hope so too, Baron.
a lot of us are connected, Frank. Like we go on different channels, we co-host stuff. We've co-hosts with Paul, like we're doing right now.
Yeah.
We co-host. Some of us co-host with Pacific 414's channel. We do pop talk on certain days, so we have a lot of fun. We're just trying to spread the good word, I guess, of pop culture, and we try our best not to be an echo chamber. All of
Yeah.
us.
And then Phil is the wild card of all of us.
Oh.
He didn't initially plan on having a channel, but myself and everyone else here sort of teamed up together to give him one for Christmas last year. And Phil, lately, he and I have been working on something together where we've been going back through the career of the rock band Kiss and discussing all of their albums.
Kiss.
And we've already done their 70s albums, and I'm doing my research now for their 80s albums.
I just want to say I hate you all. And second of all, Paul, you don't have any friends, though you have slightly more than cash money. And I'm no way
Yeah, that's-
associated with any of these people.
He's
And
got to be in character.
I don't want to hang with these crazy people.
Frank, if you've
I
ever
don't-
seen the
Frank,
movie,
this is Phil. This is Phil
Yes.
every day, every
Listen,
time we
every
talk
day
to him.
he will bring up
Yes.
the same stuff all the time, every day.
Oh.
Phil
All
is
the time.
crazy. That's the best
All
way I
the
can
time.
say it.
Bring up stuff like you taking a 9-iron and chase
Yeah,
that.
he brings up the same stuff all the time. If you've seen the movie Gran Torino, that's basically Phil with a lot of people.
And then our friend Crit here, he actually has been doing something really cool for the past couple years. He has been doing his own fan edit movies that are rewrites of the sequel trilogy. So Crit, would you mind to talk about that and tell us how that's going?
Yeah, I'm just doing episode 9 right now, so.
You need to sound more exciting, man.
This is
Yeah,
what you need to
I
say.
know
It's almost
episode
over.
7 right now.
Just working on it, you know, it's a lot. Ambassador Chinkar of the Cash Tari Alliance.
He sounds so enthusiastic. He's like, "Well, I'm just working on it, working on episode 9." Okay,
You know what? You know what it is, Cash. He's been hanging around you, and he sounds like you right now.
He sounds monotone. How you guys doing? What's going
How
on?
you guys
Yeah.
doing?
Yes.
He's had to go. It's because he's had to go back for this and watch episode 9 now, which
And
is
He
taking the
remind
joy
me,
out of his
Whoopa.
life.
Remind me, Whoopa, do you actually have a channel, or are you just kind of around?
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, really?
Oh,
Paul?
come on,
Wow,
Paul. I've already put
Paul.
Lupa's link in the chat.
I'm
Come
sorry, I'm
on,
paying more
man.
attention to the game. Okay.
That's it. Okay, so next week we mute Paul for a week and teach him a lesson saying Whoopa doesn't have a channel. Shame on you. Shame on you, Paul. Shame on you.
Name.
Whoopa's got a
And
channel.
yes, and yes, Frank, I am quite often their punching bag, but I do punch
Oh no,
back.
Cashews too. Cashews too.
Yeah.
Yep, so is Baron, so is everybody in here.
We throw jabs at each other, but
Yes.
at the end of the day,
We
Phil
love each
Phil
other.
says he says
Oh,
he hates
that's
us all,
wrong.
but at the end of the day, he really.
I
does hate
really
us
do.
all.
I hate you all.
No. He doesn't. He doesn't actually hate us, because if he actually hated us, he wouldn't say, "Where's Cash Money? Where's Pacific? Where's Crit?"
Where's my Buster
When he
Bars?
pops in, yeah, exactly.
Where's my Mr. Pibb?
Where's my Mellow Yellow?
But
Yeah.
no,
Where's
hopefully
my coupon?
next time Crit talks about a project, he's not going to sound so monotone about it.
So,
Well,
so Frank,
a little bit of that,
I hope
too.
that didn't overwhelm you. All of that.
I am.
Uh,
Dun dun dun.
Do we break you, Frank?
no.
Okay, good.
Okay.
He's from Poland. There.
Whoa, who played?
What's that?
That was either Pacific or Jace.
Who's among us? Who's us?
Amogus.
All right, guys. So, like I said, I did say on that last set of lies, if I got a game over, that's it. So we are gonna go ahead. No peer pressure this time. But
Aw.
we are gonna.
What
go
about like
ahead-
a little bit of peer pressure?
Sorry, guys, but we are gonna go ahead and shut the stream down for the night. So thank you to everyone who joined. Thank you to everyone who subscribed tonight. Frank, I know you were one of them. Welcome, by the way. Before you go, Frank, the one last question I have for you: do you have your own YouTube channel, and can you tell us about it if you do?
I had one. I mean, I posted some videos. It was short plays of Overwatch,
Uh-huh.
but I quitted playing games, so
I
I
gotcha.
didn't upload anything.
All right.
And I've just gone ahead and posted your link into the chat for anybody who wishes to check out your channel and subscribe.
I'm definitely going to check it out too. But anyways, like I said, thank you for popping in here, Frank. I hope to see you again. And for everyone else watching, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will talk to you guys later.
I do have one question. I do have a question for
Yeah.
Frank. Who's your